How's it going today, everyone? And it seems like Capcom is falling off hard. They've been doing a lot of gay shit recently. I've been making a lot of videos recently on Capcom, and they are an embarrassment now. They used to be one of my favorite developers in this industry because they made many amazing franchises. Now they're declining, their sales are falling, they're embarrassing themselves left and right, and it's just sad to see. And we have an article to read from That Park Place, and the headline reads, Capcom game sales declined 44% as overall sales declined 33%. This is very unexpected. I still thought they were doing well, even though they were doing worse. Worse in terms of quality, I mean, not necessarily in terms of sales. I never specifically was looking up their sales and how well they were doing. I always thought the Resident Evil remake games were just easy money, even though they butchered a lot of those remakes, especially 3, and definitely didn't do one-to-one when it comes to Resident Evil 4 remake and the story of that game. So I don't know why I call it a remake at that point. And I also thought that Monster Hunter was making a whole bunch of money. That franchise has been blowing up since Monster Hunter World, but I guess that's not enough for them. So let's just continue reading the article. Capcom revealed that its game sales declined 44% in its Q1 fiscal year 2024 financial results presentation. Not only did its game sales decline, but its overall sales declined 33%. The company revealed that its game sales for the first quarter fell to around $142.2 million, compared to the previous quarter where its sales were approximately $251.1 million. Furthermore, the company's overall sales declined by 33% to around $196 million from $291 million. That is embarrassing. That's $100 million in decline. What the fuck is wrong with you, Capcom? Why are you so gay nowadays? Why aren't you bringing back your classic IPs like Mega Man X? How many years have people been begging for Mega Man X? You gave us Mega Man 11, which is great, fun game. I like the art style. It was a big improvement on the Mega Man formula. But where the fuck is Mega Man X9? Are we gonna ever get that game? Or are we just gonna keep getting these shitty emulation collection games that you've been doing with the whole Mega Man series instead of actual sequels to all these different Mega Man series? Unbelievable. And I kind of want you to go down now because you're super into ESG and pushing diversity and ESG bullshit. You're gay now, you're westernized now, you're trash. You're trying to be more like the gay Americans over here, and we do not want that from Japanese companies. If you just continue staying in your fucking lane and staying in your country instead of trying to make your games appeal to these fake western modern audiences bullshit that just want everything to be gay and black, not actual gamers who just want a fun fucking game and don't want to be preached to and talked down to. I don't know why you companies had to change. You were doing good for decades, and now look at you. But let's continue reading the article. While sales declined by 44%, the total number of units sold declined by nearly 30%. Capcom reported its unit sales only clocked in at 9.534 million units, down from 13.5 million. Of note, 82% of all sales were done overseas, while only 18% were done in Japan. A whopping 92.6% of all units sold were done digitally compared to 7.4% done physically. Well, that doesn't surprise me. For all these Japanese studios and anime studios and video game studios in Japan, your audience is in the West. So one would assume that these retards would figure out that we like the content how it is and we've been buying it for decades. You don't need to conform to Western ideas to modernize or westernize your games. If majority of your audience is not from your own country and you've been making money, a lot of money, for decades, why would you change it? The audience itself hasn't changed. You have changed. You've become worse. You've been listening to the wrong kind of Westerners, the activist kind, not the gamer kind who just want to play a game, who would love to see, I don't know, a Shore's Wrath come back or God Hand come back or Beautiful Joe come back. But no, you wanted to be extra for no reason instead of just doing what you've always been doing and making these amazing, iconic Capcom franchises. I kind of get it, but you're stupid at the same time. That's the problem with overseas developers. You don't even learn fucking English, so you just have to rely on a Western version of your company and localizers to give you the back and forth on what people want. And the problem over here, that the localizers are fucking activists as well. The goddamn Californian lesbian activists and disgusting homosexuals and race-baiting activists who don't give a fuck about video games, who don't have a history of playing Resident Evil and Mega Man and Street Fighter and all these legendary franchises. They don't care. They just want to push their ideas. And because these fucking Japanese developers and all those types of people don't want to learn English for some fucking reason, when majority of your players speak English, now you have to go to the fucking localizers and have a Western version of your company where you should just stay in your fucking country and do what you've been always doing, and Westerners will give you money. Unfortunate. Very, 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 very unfortunate. But let's continue reading. Despite the decline in sales as shown above, Capcom does not appear to be worried and noted. All business segments outperform plan, making good progress towards achieving full-year target, year-over-year net sales, and operating income and growth in arcade operations, amusement equipment, and other businesses. Everything but gaming? You would think that they would say, oh, we have a lot of games coming up. We have this, that, and the other. But no, let's talk about amusement equipment and other businesses. But whatever, let's continue. In the company's report, it appeared to tout the Monster Hunter Stories franchise as a success, noting Monster Hunter Stories and Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, were released on additional platforms in June. And thanks to the support of a wide range of users, sales of Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin surpassed a cumulative total of 2 million units. In addition, God, can this article get on with it? Fucking hell, man. That's why I hate reading articles. We get it. Monster Hunter World Iceborne done well. Rise done well as well. Monster Hunter Rise did a good job. Alright, fuck off. Jesus Christ, man. Then the article went on to say how Capcom said that Dragon's Dogma 2 is doing well for them, and the Resident Evil games are doing well for them, but this is all corpo speak. If your sales are declining, then your sales are declining. That's it. And that's the end of the article. I'm not reading through this shit. Like I said, I hate reading articles that take too fucking long. It's just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Sometimes the article themselves do that. They never get to the fucking point. They just speak and speak and speak. But then when the companies start talking about corporate numbers, and you know none of these companies are honest, they never have the boss to say, yeah, we fucked up. We could have done this game better. This game should have done this. We should have released this and not released that. They never have the boss to say anything. So they just speak in generalizations, never be honest, say what they need to say to get more stocks at the stock market or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that shit. The games are going downhill. You're an embarrassment. You're not what you used to be. You're not the iconic developer that people love. You're getting gayer and gayer and gayer and gayer. You're doing stupid shit with your recent releases, such as censoring one of the characters in Capcom vs. SNK 2 Remastered. I made a video about that. Go watch that video. The Capcom of 20 years ago wouldn't be censoring anything. But because gaming is run by obese lesbian bitches that hate femininity, they hate strong men, and they hate men, that means they want to ruin what men like, which is beautiful women in real life and in entertainment such as games. You're listening to those bitches and you're censoring your characters. Unfucking believable. That's every company in the West, and unfortunately there's a few companies in Japan who want to listen to these activists instead of listening to gamers. And you get what you fucking deserve, Capcom. And you don't even release games outside of Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, and Street Fighter. I mentioned before, where's the Showa's Wrath? Where's Beautiful Joe? Where's God Hand? Where's Mega Man X? Where's all these different franchises? You companies are fucking pussies. You companies are pathetic and uncreative. You want to keep doing the safe sequels instead of bring back your iconic franchises that would make lots of money. Even a goddamn remaster would be great, but I don't trust you to do that. I don't want any company to do any remaster or remake. They can't even do a simple fucking job as looking at a game and remaking it. You have fans doing remasters and texture packs for these old PS2 games on their free time. They're not changing shit, they're just making it look better. But the billion-dollar company can't do it? You always gotta change story elements and character designs instead of just giving a faithful remake. The shit is already made. Look at it, make it again. That is it. These people with all these developers across this industry, you guys are pathetic. You guys are just a joke. You're full of shit. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of Capcom as well. You're annoying. You deserve this decline in sales. You're not giving your audience what they want, and you're listening to the wrong people and changing up your franchises. That's all I gotta say for this video. Capcom, just go fuck yourself already.